Welcome back everyone, what's up? And we have a new deck here. This is the Baby Golem deck, which I actually named it, which is the Baby Dragon, Golem, and the Prince of course is a big factor here. You definitely need to have a good level Prince, decent level Baby Dragon, because I have a decent level 1 and it definitely does work out. I'd say level 5 is really cool in epic cards as far as I'm concerned. These level 5 troops of epic cards are really cool. If you have them, that's really awesome as well. We have the what is that? The Goblin Gang, the Zap, the Elixir Collector, the Rocket, and the Tornado as well. So these are the basic cards you definitely will be needing for this deck itself. And if you don't want any of these, you can probably switch over. But then they should probably do the same kind of stuff which these troops will probably do as here. So let's get right into it. But before that, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you are subscribed, make sure you click on the bell notification icon so that you get notified when I put new Clash of Clans or Clash Royale content, so you don't miss anything. Okay, so we're matched up with a level 10 guy, and it's really nice to see that I'm matched up with a level 10 guy, because recently I'm getting matched up with level 11, and it's a big headache, to be honest. The level 11 guy will definitely have a much better advantage when it actually comes to me. So this guy has Rocket, which is really unfortunate. He's definitely gonna do the rocketing stuff, I mean the fireballing stuff, but then we definitely have some hit points. So we'll be getting 2 Elixir up in there, so not a big loss for us. So we're gonna start over with the Baby Dragon, and then we're gonna put in the Golem to actually continue from there. So it's definitely gonna be a good start. But then there's the Tesla. This is gonna be a big headache for us, of course. It's a big threat. So at this point, if you have the Tornado, make sure you're bringing all of them into the core by pulling in the Tornado, just like I probably would do right now. Yes, there you see, the Baby Dragon will do air splash to all the troops, and that's why you need to have a good level Baby Dragon. I'd say a level 5, that is something that I actually want you to have. Level 5 Baby Dragon would probably do the job, but then if you have level 7, I guess it's the maxed out one, then it'll be really awesome as well. So again, you can just see I'm going to put in the Prince to defend here. This guy's going to put in the Graveyard, so we have a big counter for that, not a big problem at all. The Goblin Gangs are going to do some bit of a damage. They're really good against the Graveyard, so probably didn't do any damage at all, apart from the Giant doing some damage. So the Prince over there, I don't know, he actually charge it to the skeleton, which is unnecessary, to be honest. We again have a level 3 Baby Dragon that's gonna attack over there, and it's gonna be pretty nice. He's gonna drop in the Tesla, hopefully, I guess. I'm not sure, but let's just see. He's gonna start over with the Giant again, and we might actually put in the Elixir Collector as far as I'm concerned. I actually did that, I guess. So we're gonna put in the Elixir Collector on the other side, but then since the Fireball has a much bigger range, you probably will be getting that shot on the on both of those tower as well as that. So if your opponent has a counter for your what is that, Elixir Collector, maybe a Fireball or maybe a Rocket, then you need to switch between lanes when you're actually doing that, because if you're actually putting in the Fireball to the same place, they probably rocket it and you will get damage to both the tower as well as the what is that, the Elixir Collector. So something you don't have to do is that you actually want to put it on the other side. But then I don't know why I actually did it this time. I don't know, what a stupid idiot I am. I'm actually putting in the what is that, the Elixir Collector, but I guess he actually used up the Fireball, and that's the reason why I actually did that. As far as I'm concerned, that is why I actually did that, I'm pretty sure. But then that is what you shouldn't be doing. So again, you can just see I'm gonna use the Tornado, I'm gonna use the Rocket again. The Rocket is gonna come in handy. You want to make sure you're cycling up the Rocket and doing the damage from the Rocket. The Rocket again is gonna come in really supportive for you. So it's pretty much game over. It does not add anything, and it's pretty much done. He puts in the Tombstone, but then it's pretty much done. So we get the victory over here. It's pretty simple, just as you can see. Okay, in for another attack. Level 9 guy, definitely this guy's gonna get paid. And I hate level 9 guys because they're fighting up with level 10. And if they are gonna win against me, it's definitely gonna ruin up my life. So I'm not gonna give up on this guy. So I put in the Elixir Collector towards the other lane, because I don't want any damage to be happening on this side of the tower, which I'm actually going to start over the push with. So I'm going to start over with the Prince, but as soon as the wizard kind of comes near our territory, I probably will be doing that. So he has a free spell, which is completely unexpected by me, and I don't know, he actually did a bit of the damage, so I probably couldn't use the Tornado to the Hog as well, and by the time I actually use it on the goblins, not the goblins, the skeletons. That's pretty much done. So I'm gonna put in the baby dragon. The baby dragon is gonna make sure that the Valkyrie is almost gonna die. Maybe get 2 slices on the tower over there. So we're gonna put in another pump. The fact that this guy does not has any rocket or fireball, that is something that I actually did notice, and that is definitely a big lead for us. That is something that this guy is actually gonna face, is this one factor. We're gonna gain up a lot of elixir. This is a beat down deck, meaning you have to start over slowly, and then gradually you probably will be getting the victory over there. That's a wrong zap from me, and that's why the backside that actually did a huge amount of damage. So again, we're gonna put in the bandit towards the middle. We don't want to waste in the goblins, because this guy definitely has the hog rider, and I do need the goblin gang for the hog rider, so I sped up the goblin gang for the hog rider. So I'm gonna rocket it and get rid of the executioner. Is a big threat, to be honest, and the timing on the rocket again should be perfect. If you're not doing that well, you probably will not get it as well. So you pretty much did not do the right utilization of the what is that? The free spell, completely unnecessary. The what is that? The baby dragon didn't probably do any damage at all, and I probably put in the what is that? The gang right in the right time, and the Valkyrie is gonna get some shot again. We're gonna put in the zap, but then the zap couldn't actually do some damage, but then he actually did. I don't know what I'm saying. The prince actually couldn't do any damage to the tower, unfortunately. You're gonna rocket it again and give this guy some big treatment. That is actually what he actually requires. And again, this guy's trying to be clever, and I'm gonna tornado it and get him back and let him not do any damage at all. We're gonna put in the gang over here, and we're gonna zap it, and oh my goodness, he probably didn't do any attack at all. That is so awesome to see. That is some pure execution. Oh my goodness. Not poor, great execution in fact. And again, we have the spare goblin over here, another spare goblin. What is he? The prince. And it's definitely going to be game over. He's going to freeze us, but then it's pretty much over. And I'm going to rocket it again, and it should be pretty much done. We're going to zap it down, and the prince should probably get a shot. I don't know. I actually rocketed the wrong place, but then still we got the victory. Oh my goodness, what a stupid me. I just rocketed on the wrong place. That is something that would probably happen a lot of times with me. I don't know why. So this is pretty much the deck you see. It's pretty simple. I did some upgrades, so that's the reason why there might be a variation in terms of the elixir collector. I don't know, maybe I did that or not, but then I probably did upgrade my elixir collector as far as I'm concerned. So I'll leave that apart, and the rocketing is the real big factor. You need to make sure you're cycling up the rockets and putting it to the tower, so you're getting the damage done. It does around 473, which is massive. And if you cannot go through and do any damage with your troops, then the rocket is the guy who's actually going to do it. So make sure you're using the rocket wisely, because he's definitely awesome. And again, make sure you're switching over lanes. You're actually using the elixir collectors, so you're not letting the opponent concentrate on just one tower. That is something I'd advise you. So if you're starting from the left, probably put in the elixir collector from the left, and if the opponent rockets it, put it on the right. And if he rockets it, again put it on the left. So this way, as though he's rocketing it, it's not gonna damage just one tower. So he's wasting up 6 elixir to the other tower, which is completely fine. The fact that you're not doing any damage to the kind of side we're concentrating on, that is left. So hopefully you got the point. Don't actually do that. Make sure you're switching up the elixir collectors, and you should be pretty fine. So thank you so much for watching till the very end. I'm Ayrus, and I'll be seeing you next time. Until then, goodbye.